On a cold December night, in a city wrapped in frost and fading light, there lived a man whose heart felt colder than the winter around him. While homes glowed with warm candles and families shared laughter, this man moved through the world untouched by joy. He walked past Christmas wreaths without noticing. He passed children playing in the snow without a hint of a smile. To many, Christmas was a time of generosity, but to him, it was nothing more than a date on a calendar. A day that slowed business, a day that interrupted work, a day he wished would disappear. His name was Scrooge. Scrooge had not always been this way, but years of disappointment, loss, and a life lived behind locked emotions had hardened him. He believed the world was cruel, so he chose to be cruel back. He kept his money close and his compassion distant. He trusted no one, cared for no one, and expected nothing from anyone. His days were filled with ledgers, numbers, and coins, and his nights were swallowed by silence. A silence so deep, even he sometimes wondered if he had become invisible to the world. But on one unforgettable Christmas Eve, Scrooge's quiet world was shaken. As he sat alone in his dark room, surrounded by shadows and memories he preferred to ignore, something unusual began to stir. The air seemed to shift, the room seemed to tighten, and soon Scrooge found himself standing face to face with a reminder of everything he had tried to forget. It was a moment that marked the beginning of a journey he never expected, a journey through time, through truth, and through the deepest parts of his heart. The first guide on this journey took Scrooge back to a place he had buried long ago, his own past. In an instant, he stood looking at the boy he once was, small, lonely, sitting beside a window in an empty room, snow pressed against the glass. Other children were away celebrating, surrounded by friends and family, but young Scrooge had no one. Christmas for him meant silence. It meant waiting. It meant being forgotten. Watching this memory, Scrooge began to understand something he had refused to admit. His cold heart had not grown overnight. It had been shaped, piece by piece, by the wounds of childhood. The scene shifted. Now he watched his younger self as a growing man, hopeful, hard-working, trying to build a future. There were moments when love had knocked on his door, moments when he had a chance at happiness, moments when someone cared for him deeply. But with each year, his fear of poverty grew stronger than his desire for connection. Money became his shield, work became his comfort, and slowly, the people who loved him drifted away. And on this cold Christmas Eve, Scrooge was about to learn the cost of a lonely life.